Did you? It's a recording. Bubble. There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the bowels of Southern California, Bob Cochran.
Arrowhead fans, who's an Arrowhead water drinker? Perfect one. So much better already than last year. Welcome to Cochapalosa! So embarrassed that I came up with the name myself. Well, thank you all for coming. It's great to have you all out here. Chris and Mary are going to be joining us very shortly. Say anything, man. We'll be out here doing some of the Jamaican styles for you. I think you like what you see. Don't look at me with that butt rocker tone of voice, okay? All right. We do jokes kind of one section at a time. 2 people get this one, 2 people get that one. It all works out eventually. We'll be one for you. If you don't write a request, I'll get to it later in the show. So I quick Bob Denver for you. Just for me, maybe any other Gilligan fans. Skipper! See, now, there's not a joke to that, really. It's just something I wanted to do, and it's not that you can't do it without the hat. But now I go down the street and I do that, people go, you know, you're not just a freak, you're a freak with a costume. That takes it to a whole new level. I gotta be honest, this is beginning to go in the direction I didn't want it to go. I'm taking off my clothes. It's that direction. It's kind of feeling like, well, you know, I think last year things were a little too, if I can use some, you know, technical terms with you, shticky. And, you know, I think maybe that, you know, things just got a little too wacky at one point. Maybe things were said, and people said, you know, that isn't the heart of Cockstock, which was last year's. That doesn't have the kind of feeling we've been looking for, the emotion. So I think this year, you know, like to kind of maybe just relax for a while and talk to you guys. Really relate. If we can we share this without giggling? Can we be mature about this? Oh, thank you. So nice to have your supporters on this side. You'll give me just a moment. I'm okay. This is very emotional. Catholic boys don't get like this. Okay, so a duck walks into a bar, right? Yeah, okay, a duck walks into a bar, right? And, okay, the duck goes in and he goes into the bar, and the bar says to the bartender, hey, I'll have a beer. The bartender says, oh, no, forget it, we don't serve ducks here. He says, what do you mean you don't serve ducks here? He says, we don't serve ducks. He says, please. He says, okay, I'll serve the duck. What do you want? I'll have a beer. The bartender says, okay, it's going to be $50. He says, $50? Holy shnikes. Okay, but I'll have a beer. Fine. So he gets his beer. He's drinking it. The bartender kind of looks at him and says, you know, we don't get many ducks in here. The duck says, hey, with prices like these, can you believe it? You wouldn't get them anyway. Hey, look out now. Come on. Don't look now, folks, but I think I see it coming. It's coming. The Comedy Express. Oh, the Comedy Express is a-coming. Oh, the Comedy Express is a-coming. Oh, you Comedy Express, don't you dare to make me laugh until you told jokes to me. Comedy Express is here. Now, I'm going to need your help for this, okay? We're going to need all the guys, okay, to give me a big ha with the left hand. All the guys? Ha! Thanks for the effort, guys. Beer, Alf, and X and elbow. Okay. Ladies, a big woo! Here we go. Ha! Has anybody seen my pa? Ha! Woo! All right. Boy Bubble chasing after the girl Bubble. You know why? Boy Bubble wanted to see her bust. There's no time for bragging on the Comedy Express. It's a fast train catch yard. You run over, man. Ha! Thank you. You know, I went to the doctor the other day. I said, doctor, I think I'm invisible. Doctor said, sorry, I can't see you right now. The guy's sitting in his house and he's just sitting there all alone. Just sitting there all alone like guys often do, right? He's standing there, goes, there's a knock at the door. He goes, oh my God, goes to the door. Opens it, look around, there's a snail sitting there on his doormat. He goes, stupid snail, throws it, whatever. Close the door. 3 years later, gets a knock at the door. Opens the door, there's the same snail. Snail says, what the hell was that all about? Went to the Museum of Tolerance down in L.A. Got thrown out for wearing flip-flops. Knock, knock. Impatient cow. No! Got a friend said stupid. I said it's not stupid. He said stupid. I said it's not stupid. He said you can do that with any animal. I said you can't do that with any animal. I said yeah I can. I said you can. He said okay. Chicken. I said chicken. He said chicken. I said chicken. Fine. Let's try with the chicken. Knock knock. Impatient chicken. No. He's got to be a cow. You know why chicken coop only has 2 doors? Why? 4 doors would be a sedan. The Comedy Express has arrived! We can all rest safely. It has gotten into our depot, and we are all better for it. Thanks to child. You know, actually, we want to get Michael Buffer to open up things for us this year. Michael Buffer, some of you may know, the ring announcer for big fights, the Let's Get Ready to Rumble guy. Dude makes $250,000 for every time he lets out, let's get ready to rumble! 250 G's for that. I mean, it was in the budget, but we figured better put it toward the water instead. But he couldn't make it. He gets 25 grand just to go and put one of these on cart to play at a basketball game or something. You had to figure making that kind of jack, dude had to be. There was points where he wasn't doing as well. He had to come in with other phrases that weren't working as well for him. I think one of his early works was, yeah, Tony, this is a setup. Here comes the punch. Thanks, Tony. Tony, my setup man for you. If you're ever lost in the show, you're not sure if it's a setup or a punchline, look at Tony. He's going like this. Get to it. Or economy is the thing we're going for today. Michael Buffer, we were talking about a moment ago. You heard the whole setup? Okay. Some of his earlier work. There's no way it's possibly working. Some of his earlier work, things like, let's prepare to beat the shit out of one another. No fighting, Michael. Back away from the president, Monica. I have no idea what that means. I have no idea what Michael Buffer would be doing in the Oval Office there at that time. I just wanted to be topical. That's as far as I get with any of that. This is the utmost. This is professionalism at its highest. Notes. You have no idea what's coming up next, so talk amongst yourselves. Oh yeah, I'd like to take this time to give a heartfelt welcome. My cousin Adam, all the way from Seattle. My aunt Linda, Lisa, and Gwen, all here from Seattle. From LA. And Gwen's friend, Auburn, from Seattle as well. I was just going to mention, Adam, I don't know, do you remember that speak and spell thing you had? Anybody ever felt play with a speak and spell as a kid? Yeah, exactly. The thing gave me a complex, basically. I was in the whole, mentally gifted program and thinking, what happened? As a child, yeah, I was there. Yeah, we had GT, MGM, we were all there. It helped you construct pipe bombs, I understand, Ken? Nice work. Please, enlist your kids in the biggest class you can find. They shoot to the top. But was with the speak and spell. There was some segue there. With the speak and spell. If you ever played this thing, they just have like what, 1 millibyte of memory in these things. It's the tiniest little bit, but they can talk in that old computer voice. Spell cat, C-A-T, cat. You all right? And that alone was enough to, I think, freak out a small child as myself. But, you know, thinking I was so smart and having eventually been defeated, as it were, by this machine, it was so sick. It gave me the word rhythm. Think for just a moment about the word rhythm. It makes no sense whatsoever. Me as a kid, okay, I was fine, all kind of sounded out, rhythm, 2 syllables, rhythm, okay. R-I-T-H-U-M, that is incorrect. Oh, suddenly, okay, I've got one down. I'm not feeling that. R-I-T-H-I-M, that is incorrect. Please try again. And suddenly, that is incorrect became like, that was what I heard for the next 10 years whenever anything went wrong. In fact, my first date was with Jenny Young, and she's not very sad to be in the audience for this. But I remember very distinctly hearing at the end of the night when I went to get her a kiss, that is incorrect. Our first and last date. Refer to that as a pity date, as it were. It's good to be back in, was that real subtle? Good to be back in the bear. You know, I never realized, though, that Concord, do you guys know, is 1986 was number 10 on David Duke's list of contributors for his campaign for presidency. Well, that's what I'm saying. 92, they're number 3. Come on, people, where's your white pride? You slipped 7 places in 4 years. White cross. Oh, my God. Get the shotgun. But it's better up here than it is down in LA. It's the sickest place. It's the only place I know where a homeless guy can go walking down the street with his shirt off and hear, hey, nice tan! You do crunches? Are you slamming creatine? It's working for you, baby. They have video stores down there. You can rent 5 adult videos for $10 for one night. Who the hell has this kind of stamina? I mean, you know what? Our pipe bomb expert just might have a few words on that later. Always good to be pointed out. Sit in the front row. Good idea. There's actually a billboard down in LA, and just a billboard of a phone, and it says, you know, used correctly, this phone can prevent a childbirth up to 72 hours after being conceived. I hate to think where you have to put that phone later. I've heard some whacked out stuff with IUD, but my God. I'll let you have a moment with that. I'm driving around the unstoppable Hummer, as it were. Now, please make your own jokes about that. The unstoppable Hummer, you know, I mean, at some point, you know, even that could feel good, I think. It's a car, is what I mean. Even after a long drive, I mean, even that would be a painful experience. Much like this right now. Even all good things that start off in a Comedy Express derail at some point, folks. No need to go falling off the bench for us. It's okay. He's like, why did I put my knee tags on my back? This stinks, man. I want to thank Mom and Dad, though, on a serious note, for putting this on. Mom and Dad, Toads. Is everyone feeling okay? Everyone has some food and drink and everything, right? Everyone doing well? If you're not feeling well for whatever reason, you know, you can ask my mom. I swear to God, we've got every kind of prescription available now. We've got it, it's no problem. Growing up, I don't remember having these things. I don't think we had anything, because basically there was only 2 solutions to anything growing up, as I remember from my mom. You know, I'd say, Mom, I'm not feeling well. Well, did you eat? Yeah? Well, do you have to poop? Those are the 2 solutions, so make sure. Mother was suddenly going, oh my God, I read the same book. Make sure before you go to Mom with a problem tonight, you eat.